Hey, what Crack'in Tacoma? This your boy Tim Leonard, aka Timothy, aka Taste-Spoon. Man, coming at you straight from downtown Seattle by way of Timothy, South Carolina. Man, rest in peace to the greatest musician of all time, in my opinion, second only to Michael Jackson. You need another lover, like you need a hole in your head, baby, baby. You know there ain't no other that can do the duty in your bed, baby, baby. Anyway, man, but right now, man, it's political season, and I can't help but notice that there's an amazing similarity right now between Bernie Sanders and Kobe Bryant. Yeah, that's right. You see, Bernie Sanders ran an amazing campaign, and Kobe Bryant had an amazing NBA career, but they both hit a point where they were both ineffective. And since Bernie Sanders lost New York, it is now statistically impossible for him to beat Hillary Clinton. Now, the U.S. president is elected by what's called the Electoral College, and the Electoral College is ran by what's called delegates. For example, a candidate who wins 40% of a state's vote in the primary election will win 40% of that state's delegates. And the states that award the most delegates are the states that voted for Hillary Rodham Clinton.
My attitude that I most definitely from.
And since losing New York, it is now numerically, statistically, universally impossible for Bernie Sanders to win the Democratic nomination. But he's still getting money. He's still collecting money under the presumption that he's going to win the Democratic nomination. Now, maybe he's hanging around hoping that Hillary Clinton gets arrested over the email scandal where she may possibly be indicted for using her private email server for government business. Now, I hope that's the case, because otherwise, if Bernie Sanders is just hanging in there because he's enjoying the cheers from the fans, then he's no better than Kobe. Now consider Kobe. That Kobe Bryant was, in my opinion, the greatest player in NBA history, second only to Michael Jordan. His work ethic, his fearlessness, his style, his eloquence, but somewhere along the line he changed. He cared more about scoring than he cared about winning. Maybe he was always that way, and maybe you just didn't notice because of Shaq. But he got obsessed or something and became more of a goddamn sideshow after Shaq left. Ever since 2012, when Kobe couldn't lead Steve Nash and Dwight Howard to an NBA championship ring, he became irrelevant. Sorry, but you have to compare 2012 for the Lakers to the 96 Bulls when Jordan was with Scottie and John Paxson and goddamn Steve Kerr. The point is, Kobe couldn't do that. He didn't even seem to care. He was just so obsessed with scoring, and at that point, Kobe was no longer a contender. Basically, Kobe's career ended in 2012. After that, he just became a sideshow and a spoiler. A spoiler for Jeremy Lin, Tarek Black, Vanderbilt, the Lakers' young roster. They had to basically stand there every night and watch Kobe put up a goddamn 100 shots and lose every game of the season. Now, like I say, I think Kobe at this point is second only to Michael Jordan. But I would take 34 points from LeBron over 68 points or 80 points from Kobe, because when Kobe scored, it ain't about winning, it's about the show. Like the Harlem Globetrotters with goddamn Bubblegum Tate and Curly Joe. And that's what the Bernie Sanders rally is turning into. Just a sideshow of cheers and enthusiasm that not only don't go nowhere, but take away from Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party as a whole. It looks selfish, it looks self-serving, it looks ego-driven, like he's just enjoying the college kids a little too much. Now, I'm not dogging Bernie Sanders. I voted for Bernie Sanders in the Seattle caucuses. Why? Because if you go to a Bernie Sanders rally, it's like going to see Showtimes with the Lakers. Man, the energy, the vibe, the love. I never saw people in Seattle show that much love for each other. Maybe except at a Seahawks game. But nonetheless, he can't win. It's time for the Sanders supporters to realize that and jump on board with the Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party. Either that or form a third party. Form a third political party. Bernie's Socialist Party. Weekend at Bernie's Socialist Parties, man. Invite me. Whatever. But don't be a spoiler. He ran an amazing campaign, so why go down in history as a spoiler? Then again, Kobe had an amazing NBA career, but he loved the cheers of the crowd a little too much, and it almost cost him his marriage. My point is, Bernie Sanders and Kobe Bryant built amazing legacy. Kobe did it for 20 years, Bernie Sanders did it for one political season. But my point is, they both have the right to end those legacies the way that they see fit. So if Kobe want to come back next year like Jordan did with the Wizards, or Brett Favre with the Vikings, or Bernie Sanders want to take it to Minnesota all the way to California, all the way to the Democratic conventions, then that's his legacy. But I think he needs to form Bernie's Socialist Party, and Kobe needs to join the Harlem Globetrotters. Man, please show some love and hit that like button, and show some love and hit that subscribe button, and I'll hit you guys up all the time. My name is Tim Leonard. I got nothing but love for you, and I'm about this biatch. Tim Speak.